Hello and welcome to the Amateur Commentator. This is our new segment on the IPL team previews for 2020 IPL, 2022 IPL. And today we'll be looking into Chennai Super Kings. Anshul, your favorite team, it's the same side, but new captain. What are your initial views on Chennai Super Kings?
Firstly, let me just talk about the playing 11 which we are expecting the Chennai would field. Since Deepak Chahar is not available, so this is probably the possible playing 11 we are looking for. Opening with Gaikwad, Conway, followed by Uthappa, as Moeen is also not available for the initial part of the tournament. We are expecting Ambati Rayudu to slot in at number 4, followed by Shivam Dubey and Jadeja and Dhoni. Since Chahar is not there, I think Bravo and Santner both will play. Santner will give that spin bowling option which CSK will miss with Moeen Ali, and followed by Deshpande and Milne. I think this is a very good seam bowling team, very good spin bowling team, and a pretty heavy batting lineup team. Apart from the heartbreak of Faf not being able to come back to CSK, I think this I am pretty much happy with in terms of where CSK are after the auction. And that's what's your opinion about the overall playing 11, what we have fielded for CSK?
I think everyone in Chennai and every CSK fan would be missing Faf. And also the fact that there's no Suresh Raina in the squad. He has been a great servant for CSK. Missing out. He's in fact is not in IPL 2022, and he has been a great servant for the IPL as well. So yeah, a couple of misses for Chennai there, but I think that's the lineup is pretty strong. And Ruturaj, Gaikwad and Devon Conway. Conway has been phenomenal in international stint, and I think I don't see a reason why he won't be well in the IPL as well. I think Conway coming into the side kind of neutralizes the fact that there's no Fab. Conway is a few years younger, is in form, and he also brings in a different element. He's a left-hander who comes in at the top of the order, so brings in a bit of variety. Although with Moeen Ali, Chennai have their fair share of left-handers. So I think the top two look pretty decent. I think I would not be surprised if this top two is a top scoring opening pair in the tournament. Number 3 is generally Moeen Ali. Chennai Super Kings have given a new lease of life to Moeen, kind of the way that England utilized him, and CSK showed how to best utilize the talents of someone like Moeen Ali. Him missing the first couple of matches, I think the team will adjust. They have enough good players to adjust. I see Robin Uthappa coming in and doing well. He did well in the final stages last year, where he kind of didn't play a lot of the games, and then he came in and slotted pretty well. I think Rayudu still has a point or two to prove. Every time Ambati Rayudu steps onto the pitch, he has a point to prove to everyone. So that's it. That's there. Jadeja, the new captain in there. So yeah, that's going to be pretty. Let's see how that goes. I think it would be a new experience for everyone in the Chennai dugout and for the fans. But he's in brilliant form. We saw what he did in against Sri Lanka in the Test series. He is back. You always have Dhoni behind the stumps running the show. Whether he is the captain or not, we have seen that with India also. He was not the captain, but he was kind of running the show. I am pretty happy for Mitchell Santner, actually. I think he has been there for a long time, and he should be getting more games. All in all, I think this is a decent squad. In Milne and Deshpande, they have two players who are kind of a bit inexperienced when it comes to handling the new ball. And with Chahar's absent, that's one area of concern. That's a major area of concern, I would say, because there's no Sadul Thakur as well this time around. And those two have been doing a lot of heavy lifting in the bowling for CSK. There's no Joss Hazelwood, so more than Fab's absence, because I think Conway will be filling those shoes pretty well. But Hazelwood's absence is something that could be bad news for Chennai. So they are a good side, but yes, there are certain holes, and the team is looking a bit weaker than what it was last season, and they were the champions last season. Yeah.
I would not say, again, maybe it's because I'm a biased Chennai Super Kings fan, but yeah, Deepak Chahar's absence would be felt. But saying that, I would not say CSK is looking weaker. I would still hope that, Conway, Ruturaj, Gaikwad are able to not just be the best or the top scorer on opening pair, but they should fight for the orange cap with each other. That is something which I'm expecting. What happened with Faf and Gaikwad last year. Saying that, yes, they do not have a very experienced new bowler or opening pair. I am expecting Bravo to take up at least one end of the death over bowling options. They will also have an option of Chris Jordan if Milne or Deshpande are not able to perform based on the expectation. But saying that, a lot of the matches which Chennai will play will include Brabant, DY Patil, and Pune Stadium, where I would feel their bowlers will do much better as comparison to Wankhede, because Wankhede is a batting paradise for most of the games, and that is, I would expect them to struggle a bit in terms of their bowling department in Wankhede especially. So overall, I'm pretty much happy in terms of where CSK is from the team point of view. Yes, missing Deepak Chahar would be a big blow for them, at least in the initial part of the tournament. I'm expecting him to come back at the earliest so that he can be X factor for them in the later part of the tournament. And in terms of my prediction, I would say that Chennai Super Kings to be among the top two teams before the playoffs.
Yeah, I think I was expecting that you'll be saying that, and I'll not disagree with you right at this moment. But before like predicting where they are going to finish and all, I'd like to know more about some of the players who are the player newer ones. I would rather say, not the ones we know what the Jadejas and the Moeen Alis and the Dwayne Bravos could be doing. Who are the three players that you are looking forward to this season?
See, obviously, one person is Damon Conway, because it is one thing to score runs when he's playing Test cricket for New Zealand, but he also knows that he has a very important shoes to fill. What Fav has been doing for CSK, and prior to him, Shane Watson was doing. So he understands that he has to score runs, and he will be in that a bit of pressure there. But I'm sure when you have Stephen Fleming or Dhoni in the team, that is something which can be worked over, and that is something which I would like to see how Devon Conway approaches his inning. He could be someone who gives one of the season like Sean Mars did in his earlier season, or maybe what Hayden also did for CSK in the initial part of his IPL career. Apart from that, probably another player I would like to see is Tushar Deshpande. We have not seen a lot in the Mumbai circuit, but that is something which I am expecting him to do well. Another player is Hangar Gekar. I'm not sure whether he will get a lot of opportunities in the playing 11, but I'm expecting one or two games he might get in the later part of the tournament. So these are the three players, because apart from that, most of the squad is pretty much settled once Moeen is back, and if we can get Deepak Chahar at the earliest. So most of the at least 8 to 9 positions are pretty much sealed in the playing 11 unless they're not performing well.
So yeah, I think Tushar Deshpande is stockily built. He has played previously for Delhi Capitals. Brisk pace. Somehow he reminds me a bit of Shardul Thakur, but I think Shardul is a better batsman. I've seen Deshpande bat, and he's not so anywhere near Lord Thakur. But I think if he can bring what Shardul brought to the team, and if he can pair up well with Adam Milne, I think that they are going to do well. Now, one of the players that I am actually looking forward to is the Sri Lankan Mahesh Theekshana. They are not playing in Chennai. He would have loved to bowl in Chennai, being a spinner and bringing in that mystery element, and I think something that Dhoni likes a lot from his players. But he'll enjoy bowling in places like Brabant and the MCA Stadium. So I think He's someone, I'm not sure how many games he will play, but if they go, if they start him in a couple of matches, I would be interested to see how he performs. There's this other spinner in Prashant Solanki. Good things we are hearing about him as well. So these are two spinners that I would like to see how they perform. Uh, Otherwise, this is quite a settled squad. I mean, Stephen Fleming has been here since what, 2008, from the first season onwards. Dhoni has been here since the first season onwards. That the backroom staffs are kind of quite uh, experienced. They have been here, so it's an environment
Yeah.
where people have thrived a lot in the past, and I think a lot of the younger players would be looking forward to uh, playing alongside someone like a Dhoni or someone like a Jadeja. And I also feel that Devon Conway could have a breakout season like Sean Marsh did in the very first season itself. We could see another one of those seasons, say 600, 700 run season from Devon Conway. Uh, yeah, as you said initially, you are picking them for top two positions. I think I'd do the same. I think Chennai would be in the top three. Top two, it's difficult to say who will be in one and who will be in two, but I think they will be in the top three, definitely going forward, and they are going to launch a strong defense of their title. Yeah, so I think.
Sure. Thanks, Sumit. Thanks, everyone. I would request all the viewers to please like, subscribe our channel. And this is it from our segment from the CSK pre-season review. Please keep watching our videos for the season preview for IPL for the 2022 for other teams as well. Thank you.